Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. It's Paulie here. This is my second YouTube channel called Paulie Pops, where I make videos about my hobby of collecting these Funko Pop figures you see here behind me. And well, yesterday I did my first in-person trade of Funko Pops ever. But before we get into that, I want to give a huge shout out to Funko News Canada, who featured me last Sunday on their Made in Canada spotlight, where they talk about different content creators who make Funko Pop related videos, and they featured me on their website, and I appreciate them for that. I think you should all be following Funko News Canada if you live in Canada. They give a lot of great information about up-to-date items you can find in stores and online on their website and on Instagram. I'll leave links in the description below if you want to check them out. So anyway, yesterday I met up with pretty heavy-duty collectors such as myself, by the name Ryan, I believe. Had about 1,400 pieces in his collection, and he had some that he was either not interested in anymore, or they were spares or whatnot. Had, gosh, I don't know how many it was. Maybe let's say 100 figures offered up on a Kijiji listing. And I saw about a dozen that I wanted. Plus, he had his want list of things he was looking for, and I had some of those. So I was able to do a partial trade, partial cash deal for the 12 pops that I was interested in. What I gave him was one of these G.I. Joe Transformers lunchboxes. And so they made two of these that were GameStop exclusive, and you got two figures inside. And there were 4 figures in total, and you didn't know which one you got until you bought it and opened it. So there was a chance you would get duplicates, and I did get duplicates. So I had this one here, the Cobra Commander and Optimus Prime 2-pack. The other one is Megatron and Duke. So I had 2 of this one, and he needed this one, so that was great. Worked out for me that I was able to get rid of a double. We settled on $60 worth of trade for this, which I think is about what I paid here at GameStop in Canada. So, I was happy to just move on duplicate piece to a collector who needed it. And so let me show you what I got. So we'll start out with the small stuff first. 12 different pops here. So we got the Hot Topic girl. This is a Hot Topic exclusive. Obviously meant to be like indicative of one of their employees. I'll let you judge whether or not that is true to life here with the colored hair and tattoos. Hot Topic girl. I think it was only $5 for that one. I already have this, but I thought, for $5 I'll get another one. Just perusing through the list of things that he had up for offer. Another one, this was only $5 too. This is Killer Croc with a hooded version from the original Suicide Squad movie, not the second one, which was much better. This is a Walmart exclusive, $5 for an exclusive. Can't go wrong there. I do like the Suicide Squad, so I was happy to get that one. That was an easy pickup. Then a couple of DC ones that I've been wanting for a while, but I just hadn't found them. We got a Batgirl here from the DC Superheroes line. I think that was 20, something like that, 15, 20. And Power Girl, this is one I had the opportunity to get many times. I just never did. I think that one was $10 for Power Girl there. Also from the DC Superheroes line there. And then this one, oh look, it's a falling star, everyone. Did you see the falling star? It's Ellen DeGeneres. She's come under a lot of flack about treatment of her employees lately. This one was, I believe, $10, and I don't know how you got this. If this was, you ordered it from her website, I don't know if they sold this in stores or not. It does have a barcode on it, so I don't know, but I never did get one. $10, that seemed like a pretty good deal to me. These are just my rough estimates for what he had for the prices. I don't really remember exactly, but I think that was pretty close. Then we had a couple of convention pieces here. This is the Marty McFly checking the watch. This was summer convention, so that's San Diego Comic-Con. What year is that? I can't read this without my glasses. This was from 2020. And this is a weird one. So this was $15. But if you have the one with the actual San Diego Comic-Con sticker, the Pop Price Guide said this is like $125 figure. So it's a vast difference in the Pop Price Guide value just for the type of sticker you have on it. I personally think this one is undervalued. This again is one that I already have, but for $15 for a convention exclusive, I thought that was a great price to pick up a double. I think this is an underrated pop. So I got that one. And then here's one that I had never seen before. Well, maybe I took the glasses off too soon here. This is a 2016 San Diego Comic-Con. This is Patriotic Snoopy, part of the Rock the Vote for the election year 2016. And Snoopy is done up in American flag colors with the stars on the ears and the field of blue and the red and white stripes. It's kind of a, you know, an unusual pop to say the least for the color scheme, but you know, I like the Peanuts line. I'm still trying to complete the base set. I need the Peppermint Patty. I think that was an Emerald City Comic-Con exclusive, so I'm trying to get all the Peanuts here. I'm missing several of them. So I thought, yeah, this one I believe was also $15, $20. So it was a good price for a convention exclusive. And then we had this one here, Casey Jones. Now this is part of the original Turtles line for television. The new Turtles figures that are coming out are retro toys. So they have an original Turtles line connected to the cartoon, and then the new ones are connected to the toys made surrounding the cartoon. So this was a specialty series figure, which meant you could only get it at hobby shops. I have the April O'Neil from this line that was a specialty series, but I had never seen Casey Jones. And there's the whole line there on the back. I'm missing a bunch of those. Gosh, I don't know. I don't think I have any of them actually, except for April. So yeah, now April and Casey. So I got the two specialty series ones, because these came out 2016 before I was collecting, so I don't have any of these. So I was happy to get that. I think that one was also around $20. Another one that was around $20 was this Alice in Wonderland Cheshire Cat. Now this is made off of the live action CGI movie with Johnny Depp as the Mad Hatter. This is from the Alice in Wonderland movie, and this is a flocked Cheshire Cat, which was a Hot Topic exclusive. That was about 20 bucks. There's the back that you could see the other figures in this series. I don't think I have any of them. So this was, what year was this one? Oh, I don't see. It doesn't have a year sticker. Does it have an imprint? I don't know. I can't read that. Even with the glasses. That's pretty cool. The flock version with all that faux fur looks pretty neat. The Cheshire Cat. Definitely not what we're used to seeing for Cheshire Cat from the Alice in Wonderland cartoon with the pink color scheme, right? Okay, so I think that about covers everything except for this little batch here. So this is the Singapore girl. This is for Singapore Airlines, and this is under one of the ad icons, which is a little unusual. I'm a little surprised it isn't for Pop Asia. Pop Asia has their own set of figures that are made for that market overseas. And this is, I believe, a Singapore flight attendant. Let me see, what does this say on the back here? Singapore Airlines. In her distinctive sarong, kebaya, designed by Parisian couturier Pierre Balmain, the Singapore girl epitomizes Singapore Airlines' friendly service and Asian hospitality. And it says exclusive to Singapore Airlines Chris Shop. So I'm assuming that even though it says it's an ad icon, that you could only get this overseas. So I don't know. Anyway, I've got a lot of interest in these Pop Asia figures. I think that they're underrated and that they're hard to get. So I have a lot of appreciation for the Pop Asia series, and I've been exploring it quite a bit more. So this was what really drew me to this Kijiji ad was the fact that there were some Pop Asia figures in there above all. Particularly this one. This is an Astro Boy. You can see there it says Pop Asia on the top left corner of the box there. This is Astro Boy, convention exclusive, and this is what they call the, what do they call this? Like where he's taken apart, where you can see disassembled, something like that. You can see all of his circuitry there. Now, the circuitry is just painted on, it's not molded in. They have newer versions of the Astro Boy that have actually redone the mold and molded in all the circuitry there and painted it. This is the original one. This is from 2016, and this has the Pop Life logo on it and the holographic sticker. This is the way the ones from Pop Asia come. And this was a convention exclusive. So I think this one was $45, which I think is a really good price. And yeah, I'm very happy with that one. And then here's the most important piece, the Merlion. So the Merlion is a symbol in Singapore. I don't know if I'm overstating it by saying it's kind of like the Statue of Liberty. The Merlion is something that kind of welcomes you to Singapore, and it's normally this white porcelain here with water spouting out of its mouth. But they did this rainbow version. Sometimes, I think at night, they cast lights onto it and make it change colors, and this is what they call the Rainbow Starburst version of the Merlion. Again, you can see this is a Pop Asia figure, and this one came out in 2015, and it's got that Pop Life hologram on it, 2015, and it was an exclusive to Simply Toys in Singapore. And here, I'll read the back to you about the Merlion. So it says here, how can I do this so that I don't, you can still see the figure, yet I can read it. Maybe it will go a little closer here. The Merlion is a mythical creature with the head of a lion and the body of a fish. It is the national icon of Singapore and guardian to the island state. The fish represents Singapore's origins as a fishing village, while the lion represents Singapore's original name, Singapura, meaning the Lion City. So this was $75. I've seen it listed on eBay or on Pop Price Guide much higher at $125. So I didn't want to miss out on this one. I don't have any of the Merlions. I don't have the white one, or there's another one that has the water spout coming out of the mouth. I think if you're going to get one, this is probably the coolest one to get because of the color scheme on it, that brilliant rainbow, like how they light it up at night in Singapore. So I think this is a really cool one. I enjoy this Pop Asia line because, you know, I can learn about different parts of the world and customs and culture. They have a whole line of the legendary creatures and myths for Pop Asia that show like a lot of supernatural characters or, you know, cryptids that people believe in those parts of the world. A couple of those that I'm super interested in, but they're either very pricey or you have to be very careful because there's a lot of fakes out there, would be the Kuchisake, the slit-mouthed woman from Japan, and the White Lady. I don't mean Karen. The White Lady is a mythical ghost from the Philippines. Those are two that I'm really, really interested in, but it's hard to buy one that you know is real. This one I know is real. It's got the Pop Life hologram and the sticker and everything. It all checks out. Pretty cool to get this one. This was my favorite piece from the whole deal, actually. So I think altogether, he had it priced out at, let's see, $265 for everything, and then he gave me the $60 credit for the G.I. Joe lunchbox, which brought it down to $205, and then he knocked off $20 since I was buying so much. So I got everything for $185 plus the trade. I'm pretty happy with that, especially because I said the Pop Price Guy lists this one alone at $125. So, you know, between these two, I feel like I got pretty well my whole cash value just out of these two, which I don't know how I would get them otherwise. So super happy with the trade, super happy to have met Ryan and find another collector who is as hardcore as I am into the hobby with, you know, a vast collection. Don't know if we'll ever do any dealings together, but this was a very enjoyable experience that I had, and I enjoyed chatting with him about the hobby for a few minutes after the deal. And all in all, I'm super happy, and I hope that he is too. But yeah, that's all I have for you today. So thank you so much for watching. I always appreciate the time you spend here with me on my channel, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.